duty home, and I went down in the bomb shelter, and I still got some packages to deliver whenever you want. And, well, I'll probably be busy today trying to, maybe somebody will have a spare minute, and they won't charge too much to come out and take a look at it. Who knows? Maybe it's just like me. It's all wore out and needs a whole new one. But we'll find out, maybe. Alrighty, Mark, you take care. And good deal on the off-center fed. Your measurements sounded just about right. Alrighty, we'll sit and listen again. Anybody wants to jump in? Now's the time.
WBAVMW, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning, Nick. Just Nick. Good to hear you this morning. Well, hopefully everything will smooth out and everybody will get started on a new week, and you won't have to worry about, scraping the windshield or nothing, except when it gets sweat on them. But, yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to have Judy home yelling at me and keep me in a straight line again. A lot of times I get a little wobbly back and forth, and then she comes in and, she doesn't smack me, but she gives me that there knitted eyebrow look, and I know I better straighten up. So I straighten up and start flying right, and everything goes smooth again. Good morning, Nick.
It's good to have a conscience that walks around behind you. Glad Judy's on with you there, Jim. You have a glorious one. We'll talk to you tomorrow. KD8SLG Mobile.
All righty, Nick. You take care. All right. Well, we still got about 6-7 minutes here. Anybody who wants to jump right in.
Good morning, Kilo Echo 8 Echo Hotel Golf K80HG Mobile, Mike.
Good morning, Mike. I guess it was. I think I heard it was Mike. Well, you're out there on the road. Is the traffic heavy, light? Are you headed someplace or just moseying around?
Good morning. I'm heading to work, so I'll be maybe commute, so it isn't that bad. And the traffic is very light.
All righty, Mike. Well, we get a little picket fence in there. Must be going by some stuff to stop your RF. But yeah, well, if it's nice out there, it's great here, sitting. And I'm retired, and also probably retarded. I don't know if I am or not, but some people say I sound like I'm retarded. Yeah, retired, lazy, fat, and ugly. So can't beat them odds there. So you drive careful and keep cool out there, Mike.
Hopefully you can hear me. I understand about that look. I got that look a few times with my wife, so yep, I perfectly understand about that look. So 7-3 is my friend, K-E. I'll be clear.
Roger, Roger. Okay, well, I know when she looks at me like that, I better straighten up. All righty, Mike, you take care. All right, we're sitting and listening again.
November 8, Yankee Mike Yankee, John in Waynesburg. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning, John in Waynesburg. Good to hear you this morning. This is the beginning of our nice warm weekend. or week. I'll be glad when Wednesday gets here and it cools it down just a little bit. Well, one thing, this here hot weather, the grass will stop growing, but then it'll start to rain, and then it'll perk up and go twice as fast. And then I'll have to pay to have somebody come and mow it again. I don't know. You know, it seems like a vicious circle that we go in. You fertilize it, it grows, you pay somebody to cut it down, and you fertilize it again so it'll grow faster so you can pay to have somebody. I don't get it. But that's the way it goes, I guess. So, good morning, and how's your morning going so far?
Morning's going good. I work at an outdoor baseball facility, and I worked Saturday and Sunday, and I watched these poor kids, these youth tournaments, playing ball in this heat, and it's all 100% turf. So I shot the temperature yesterday, and the darker parts of the turf was 144 degrees. You spend much time out there in them fields, and you start dehydrating. And it's the sun's out shining. It's going to be a beautiful day, but it's going to be another warm one. So you guys have a good net this morning, and I'll be sitting here listening here at work. And it was good talking to you. N8YMY. We'll be clear.
All righty, John. Okay, yeah. I was trying to think that when I was young, I played some baseball, and I never liked to play in the middle of the summer because it was so hot out there. I can't imagine being out there at 140-some degrees. We played in the grass and in the dirt and rocks, and so whenever we fell down, we always had a leaking spot someplace when we ended up, because we just played for fun, and it was, it was a bat, and then they'll put a guy up there, and then we'll play a little bit. But that's when it was fun, when I was young. But now, I even get tired watching it on television. All righty, well, you keep them kids hydrated out there, and keep an eye on them. Sometimes they ain't got good sense when they're having fun. Okay, thanks, and thanks for coming back. WB8VMW, sitting and listening again.
Five CFY, Kilo 5, Charlie, Foxtrot Yankee, Ray in Tulsa.
Good morning, Ray. WB8VMW calling. I called you once this morning, and I thought maybe you'd put an ice cube in your pocket, and you just laid back, and you and Fred skipped the walk this morning and took a nap. So how's it going down there, Ray? We got hot weather up here. How's the weather down there in Oklahoma? WB8VMW.
CFY. Well, we overslept. Fred, we had company yesterday. My son come over with his dog, and Fred and Roxy played hard yesterday all day, and I guess Fred was just tired because he just woke up about 15 minutes ago and woke me up. So we're a little late getting started, but we're here. I think it's going to be in the low 90s again today, so it's pretty hot. The humidity is rising, but it's not real bad yet, but it's getting there. Anyway, good to hear you in there, Jim, and everybody on the Barometer Net. We're a little late, but we're here. K5, CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, Fred probably decided that it's just too warm to get out there. But, well, he played hard yesterday, so he had to get a little extra sleep. Alrighty, Ray, you and Fred sit back and relax and walk if you want to, but get back in before it gets too hot. Alrighty, well, we got still things coming here. We still got people out there that if they want to check in, now's the time for the. This is not the official net. This here is the early gabbing net. This is where we just sit around and gab, get everybody up and get ready for the real net. WB8 BMW. Well, it's time for the net, so I'll go ahead and I'll get Dave and see if Meg got her bottom wet this weekend. NT8D WB8 BMW. How about it, Dave? This would have been one beautiful weekend to get Meg in the water. We're listening.
Good morning there, Jim. Happy Monday. It's too hot. Water has 200% reflectivity. You sit out there and cook. Maybe this week after it cools down just a little bit. Hope you had a good weekend. Glad Judy's home there, Jim.
Now, a true sailor would be right out there with an inch thick of sunscreen, but I understand. Alrighty, well, you go ahead and start it up and get everybody lined up, and I'm going to go in and start going through the book and see if I can find somebody that'll come out and take a look at my air conditioner. So, NT8D WB8 BMW. I'm going to head for the kitchen and get some oatmeal first. Everybody stay cool today. Back to you, Dave.
Hey, morning, Jim. KSFQV. Have a good day. Stay cool. KSFQV.
All right, Jim, good luck with the air conditioner. My red bulb thermometer set 100 degrees outside the kitchen window yesterday. So hopefully it's an inexpensive fix, and you got it running by the end of by this afternoon. You take care, be safe. Best to Judy, and thanks for getting everything started. We got 16 now with Mark added. CQ for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on WAWKY repeater 147.39 megahertz, where we have a PL tone of 114.8. This is a control net open to any and all licensed amateurs. All traffic must go through net control, though emergency and priority traffic are welcome to break in at any time. This is NT8D, November Tango 8 Delta. Dave and Copley, your net control operator for this Monday morning. On the early bird list I have BMW, HNK, OZZ, PMI, AT, SFS, CT, ZSH, the JAX is portable, OG, SLG Mobile, EHG Mobile, YMY, CFY, and FQV. Let's take the our short time mobile contacts, check-ins. We'll get you in here, and then we'll get the mobiles in here from the early bird list, too.
88 Victor here, Mike Mobile. KE8 OWX Mobile.
November 8, Mike Kilo Romeo, N8 MKR Mobile.
Whiskey 8, Mike Papa Golf Mobile.
All right, I'll pick it up. Expect you to hear Randy in there. Thanks for checking in, everybody. I'm going to take them in reverse order because that's about how they came in as far as copyability. So I'm going to go most choppy to least choppy. W8MPG, good morning. Happy Monday.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, everybody on the net. Hopefully I was a little choppy just because I was in a bad spot coming towards the repeater, so it should be getting better. 70 degrees this morning on my way to work. Hot, humid.
but we'll take it. It's not too bad. Got a little bit done this weekend, not too much. It was just a little too hot. And power went out over in my neck of the woods last night for about 2 hours, so luckily it came back on because that would have been a miserable night if it was off all night. Back to you, Dave. Everybody have a great day. W8MPG.
All right, thanks a lot, Jim. You be safe. Have a great start to your week. Yeah, mine got knocked out, but just for a couple of minutes came back on. So glad you're doing well, and thanks for checking in with us this morning. N8MKR, good morning. Happy Monday there, Don.
Good morning, Dave, to you, and good morning all the illustrious operators on the air today. Top of the morning from East Akron, Ellis. On my way into the office in Ridgefield, and glad to be alive. I'm very grateful today. That's all I've got. Wish everybody a fantastic day. N8MKR, Mo.
W8WKY.
All right, John, thanks for checking in. Do appreciate it. Be safe on the road, and have a happy Monday. Take care. K80WX, good morning, Tom.
Hey, good morning. We're just trying to stay cool, stay inside, out of the heat. And everybody have a good one. K8WX, back to net control.
That is a very good idea, very good idea. I feel very concerned for those who have to work outside. It's a rough one. Take care and be safe. KD8VMM, good morning. Happy Monday there, Brian.
Hey, good morning, Dave. Everybody on the net. Yeah, I had 69 degrees for a low, and clear skies and everything. So, and heading into Akron now, I got to turn around. So, got to go out west. Other than that, yeah, it's a hot one. So be careful out there. Drink plenty of water. Didn't do much over the weekend. Did a lot of running around. So. And see what happens this week. So have a good one. Stay cool. KD8VMM when I was clear.
Brian, thanks a lot. Glad you work safely and stay cool. And I just try not to spend too much time out of doors. Do take a walk out in it, just check things out. But boy, didn't stay out there for more than 15, 20 minutes at a time. Let's jump up to the early bird list. Got a couple of mobiles up here. KE8EHG. Mike, good morning. Stand by there, Nick. All right, Mike, my destinated. Let's try Nick, KD8SLG. Good morning. Happy Monday. How many sleeps we got?
NTAD, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Dave, and all the Barometer Net. We got 5 sleeps left. 5 sleeps to field day. That's it. Got out Saturday with Jason and Mark, and spent about 4 hours working on some of the antennas and the antennae for field day. So glad we did that Saturday instead of Sunday. That's for sure, because there was a whole lot of up and down and this and that. Anyway, 5 sleeps left, Dave, and I'm off to see the surgeon this morning. That's why I was mobile already. We'll catch you later on. KD8SLG, back to net control.
All right there, Nick. Well, if they're going to take pictures, tell your foot to smile pretty. And hopefully we'll catch up with you at the field day. Take care, and we'll listen for you later. Let's get back up to the top of the list here. K8HNK, Elmer, I heard you in there this morning. How you doing? And are you going to be at the field day? He must be off to work or doing something. We'll circle on back. Let's get, let me try Phil in here. K8PMI. Oftentimes he's mobile early in the morning. Are you there, Phil? All right, nothing heard. Let's go back. Let's go out and get our outliers here. Let's try Nancy first. KI5OZZ. Good morning, Nance. Must be working with family. I'm striking out here. Let's try Ray. I heard him get in here later in the early bird list. K5CFY, NTAV.
CFY, good morning. Thanks for running the net there. Good to hear you. I haven't talked to you in a while, but anyway, we're definitely got a late start today, but we're out here at 79 degrees, but we do have a little breeze blowing. So looks like it's going to be a good day. Looking forward to field day. So with that, I'll give it back to you. Thanks for getting me in there. 73, y'all. K5, CFY.
All right there, Ray. Sounds like a pleasant morning for you this morning. I'm fairly lucky that I've got quite a few trees around, so I get quite a bit of shade over the house early in the day, so it takes a while for the house to warm up. So it stays fairly cool in the morning, inside anyways. You have a good one. Drink lots of water. We'll catch you again probably listen for you all week, of course. Take care. Let's grab up John, AC8AT. Top of the morning to you there, John.
NT8D, AC8AT. And a big top of the morning right back to you, Dave. Hope you're doing well. I'm glad to hear Jim back, and Miss Judy's back home. That's super. Hope them guys keep doing well. We'll keep them on the prayer list. Anyway, this heat, everybody's got to be careful and stay hydrated. I got the lawn cut yesterday, and I was going to do the trimming, and no, it just got too hot out there. So anyway, everybody stay safe, and good hearing everybody this morning. NT8D, top of the morning, Dave. AC8AT.
Thanks a lot there, John. Yeah, I got my lawn done on Friday before it got too terrible. And then just been going out and kind of weeding the patches in the mornings before it gets too hot. One thing with the trees in the shade, it takes a while for the grass to dry out too in the morning. So it gets a little bit sticky if I try to mow the grass. But you have a good one. Take care. Be safe. And have a great start to your week. Stand by there, Craig, to avoid a tongue twister here. I'm going to jump down and grab our portables in Florida. KHAX, WHAAX. How are you folks doing? How is your week starting out down there?
Well, good morning there, Dave, and everyone on the net. This is KHAX, Portable Pedestrian, and WHAAX is waving. K9LUCY is walking ahead of us, and we're doing great down here. We have 76 degrees this morning, and no clouds in the sky. It's a beautiful day, and actually you're going to be hotter up there in Ohio than we are down today. So everyone be careful. Don't overdo it in the heat. Sorry to hear you weren't able to get your boat out, but I understand that. You don't want to bake out there in the sun. So hopefully next weekend you'll be able to go out with Meg. So I'll turn it back to you there, Dave. This is KHAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All right. Well, you all have a great start to your week, and happy Monday to you there, Wendy. And I've been caught out in the lake with no wind and 90 degrees, and you can get heat stroke pretty easily if you're not careful out there. And passing out alone on a sailboat probably isn't the best thing to be doing, I suppose. So we've been trying to do all of our indoor chores if we can. Guys, take care, be safe, and enjoy your cooler weather. Let's jump back up here and grab AA8CT. Good morning, Craig. Happy Monday.
W8WKY.
NT8D, good morning, Dave. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a balmy 81 degrees down here in Shreve, according to my thermometer. But a beautiful start to the week. So good to hear you. Sorry that Meg didn't get her bottom wet, but you know what? Everything you said is true. I've been out when it's just as flat as can be, and wow, like you said, it's a great reflector. With that, I'm going to say good morning to all the Barometer Netters out there, and you know what? We love it when all those that love to listen also love to hit that PTT button and sign in. So there you have it. With that, have a great day, Dave. Thanks for being the NCO. It's great to have Jim back. That's just wonderful, and Miss Judy. And we're going to turn it back to you. So with that, this is AA8CT turning it back to NT8D. Thank you, Dave, and go out and make somebody smile. It'll make you feel better. 73s, my friend.
All right, thanks a lot there, Craig, and appreciate that. You have a wonderful start to your week. And, remember when I was young, I learned that sand can have a reflectivity of up to 100%, and water can have a reflectivity of up to 200%. The little ripples, when they're concave, act like parabolas, and they become magnifying reflectors. And it's just like slow cooking yourself. Have a good one. Be safe, and we'll listen for you throughout the week. Stand by there, the dog pound. I'm going to get Randy in here. KDAZSH. Good morning, Randy. Thanks for being a regular here on the Barometer Net.
KD8CSH. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, everybody. It looks like we're off for a warm start this week, but we're off for a start, so, hey, Lord's given us another day. One of the things I stress is if you have to be outside, stay hydrated, because sometimes the dehydration can sneak up and get you as quick or maybe even quicker than the heat. And a lot of times it goes hand by hand. So, hope you guys have a good one. Be safe out there and enjoy the day. This is KD8ZSH Clear. Back to net. 73s, everyone.
All right. Thanks a lot there, Randy. You and the puppy stay cool. And happy Monday to y'all. Have a great start to your week. And be safe. We'll listen for you again tomorrow. Johns, we'll get to both of you guys here in a minute. I'm going to get to the marks here first and grab the dog pound. First one I heard was Southern Mark, K8SFS. Good morning, Mark. Happy Monday.
Good morning, Dave. Yeah. You're right. It's going to be a hot day today. I just lost the weather. I had a log on and I lost it. It was 72 degrees and it's supposed to get up to 92 degrees today. And it feels like 73 right now. It's going to be a hot day today and sunny and no rain in the sight. Gas price, I had no idea. I lost I lost that too. You know, I had that log on and lost it. So I don't know. Let me drop that for a bit. I'm going to try to make Phil Day, but it's going to be late in the afternoon. It's going to be about 7 o'clock in the evening, you know, or a little after 7 or so when I get there. So I'm going one night. I got a lot of things to do Saturday and that. So I'm going to try to make it, you know, not guarantee, but I'll try, you know. Out of that, doing pretty good and going to go over the senior center for a little bit and have lunch. You know, they got a cafe in there and stuff like that. But out of that, that's pretty much what my day is going to be today is. Out of that, I'll get it back to you. Good to see you last Thursday at the meeting here at the 8 Surf Auto Surf.
All right there, Mark. Good to see you as well. Sounds like you've got a place to stay inside and stay cool today, which is good. And maybe be able to hang out, be a little bit sociable. So have a great start to your day. I think I'm going to try to see my barber if I can squeeze him in today and have him cut off all my hair. It's just too hot. You have a good one. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you being here. And we'll listen for you again tomorrow. With that, we'll try our middle mark, K4OG. You there, middle mark?
NTAD, K4OG. Good morning, Dave, and everybody on the Barometer Net. Yes, I'm here. Dave, man, it was a hot one yesterday, long and hot. I had taken my in-fed random wire down because I got a new amp and tuner, and it said you can't use it on a long wire, the tuner anyway. And so I was like, gosh, I got to get something up, and struggled. So decided on the off-center fed dipole. And man, it was hot. I was checking some balance I had laying around, and they weren't tuning up. Putting the resistance on it and using a new rig expert, and then I realized, well, one thing was the N-type, the little connector, that center conductor, needed to be squeezed back together a little bit. But I had changed my settings to the Americas and then realized, well, if you do that, you got to recalibrate this thing, or at least calibrate it for that region. So I did that. Then I was happy, so I got out my 300 feet of wire and my 100-foot tape measure and measured out 90 feet one way and 45 and a half feet the other way. And that gave me about 1.25 feet to play around with. And just doing that out in the sun, it was hot. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. But then I went around back, and I got a pulley up in the tree, the far end, the way I wanted it, so that worked out. Pulled the wire through on the one end and got it to the balcony on the second floor. This thing goes up about 50 feet, and it's dangling about, from that tree on the long leg, about 35, 40 feet. It's about 10, 15 feet off the ground. So on that leg. Then I got the other leg going the other way out the balcony. Kind of starts out as a V going out, and then dog legs, 90. And tuned it up, and everything, all the dips were really close, or not right on. And I turned it on, and I never seen so many signals. I can hear conversations both ways instead of one. Even got on the 6-meter net last night, but remains to be seen what I can do getting out
say, for the W9IMS contest next month. K4OG, back to net.
All right, Mark. Well, good luck with the new antenna. I ran an off-center fed dipole for about 10 years and had lots of good luck with it. Very happy with it. Good multi-band antenna. I'm sure you're going to make lots of contacts. And that was one heck of a day to decide to put up an antenna. Glad you survived. Hopefully the antenna does as well. You have a great morning. Thanks for checking in from work there, my friend, and we will talk to you soon. Give me a call when you get a chance. Let's see. Northern Mark, KC8FQV, and now wrap up our dog pound. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Dave. KCFQ. Yeah, I knew Jim probably called me, so I said, well, I know he gives the courtesy to get called and get everyone in, and I said, well, and he would rather hear, oh, I know he's there on live, so that's good. Yeah, yesterday was a very hot day. Went over to my brother's and did the birthdays, but we were in the pool for part of the time. Yeah, it was nice being in the pool. I will tell you, it does get you tired. You're not used to doing it, but it's good exercise in that. So, and yeah, you need the sunscreen on that. I could tell a little bit it was starting. I should have had some on. Matter of fact, it is in the bag. I have one bag I have to take with me when I go in the car as a regular pop and things I always want to take. There's a big battery. Well, not a big battery. Well, it's considered a big battery once the size are a little larger than the cell phone itself, or close to the same size as the cell phone. It was a good deal I got over at the store and a closeout. So it was like $10 for the closeout. So I grabbed it. Then I got another one from my mom. So now she goes anywhere with the cell phone and it's low, so she can take that and just keep it charged right up. But, you know, yeah, it was 88 degrees yesterday at one point when I looked at it, but it got up to the 90s. So I didn't look at, well, it was 90. One time I did look at my phone, it said 90. But everything else is good. So thanks for running the net today, Dave. I remember, you know. And if I hope to get out the field day to get the T-shirt, you know, my T-shirts. Yeah, I was going to come out to the meeting, and then I was sort of low when I started, and then we were eating dinner, and then I still was going to come out. So we'll send it back your way, Dave, and yeah, just stay all cool. Yeah, we started the air conditioner yesterday. At first, it didn't. I was hoping it was going to start, and then it finally did. So it probably was saying, "Oh no!" And I probably have one of them air conditioners that haven't ran yet. Yesterday, when it got turned on, it's like, "Oh no!" But yeah, it went on and it was cooling. So let's send it back to net, KSFQV.
All right there, Mark. Well, glad it kicked on for you. Got to stay cool, and I'm sure the repairmen are busy this weekend. You have a good Monday, and be safe. Thanks for checking in. This is NTAD, Dave with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer. That Monday morning, I still have N8YMY and NA8Y on my list here, but I have not taken any check-ins in, half an hour. So let me just open this up for short time mobile only. We'll get regular check-ins again in a minute. Let me squeeze anybody who needs to be into work here at 7:30. Please call now.
Please copy Kilo, Echo, 8, Uniform, India, Bravo, KE8, UIB, John, mobile.
November 8, Whiskey Bravo, mobile, in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Charlie X-Ray Hotel, in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango Papa KF8 DTP Lori Mass.
Kilo Charlie 1 Victor Quebec Sierra Uniform Doug Mobile in L US Paul in Maine.
Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Uniform Quebec Philip from Riverstick.
Jeff from New Franklin.
Kilo Echo 8 Victor Oscar X-Ray KE8 VOX Scott and Vermilion.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Juliet Alpha Steve in Marblehead.
All right, I'm going to pick it up. I just need to get mobiles and short timers only, please. We have plenty. We have a half an hour left to get everybody else in. Got a bunch of collisions in here. Paul, let me get your call, please. Leave me your status.
That would be Kilo Charlie 1 Victor Quebec Sierra KC1 VQS, and I am not short time or mobile, so I'm set to wait.
Paul, got your mobile. Jeff, I did not get your call. Jeff.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango Alpha Jeff. I'll be short time.
Gotcha, and I got a KE8 something with a Quebec. Something with a Quebec.
Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Uniform Quebec Philip, short time.
All right, I'm still missing one that got collided. I have UIB, I got Whiskey Bravo, I got CXH, I've got DTP, VQS, YUQ, DTA, VOX, and DJA. There's somebody who collided with Paul in the middle there who I did not just call. If you're still there, give me a call back. All right, just barely holding the repeater. Give me your call phonetically 2 or 3 times. Let's see if we can get you in here. I think I got a Kilo Echo 8 with a uniform.
Romeo Hotel Uniform.
All right, I got Romeo Hotel Uniform. Was that a Kilo Echo 4?
Kilo India KI4 RHU.
QSL, solid copy. KI4 RHU. I got you solid. If you got anything else, give it to us now.
Double just in and out. Good morning. Have a great.
All right. Thanks for your patience and thanks for your effort. You have a great start to your week. Let's get back up to John, KE8 UIB Mobile. Go ahead.
NT
NT8D from KAUIB. Good morning, Dave. Everybody out there on the net on this lovely Monday morning, and I'm doing this beautiful drive here from Massillon to Hartville, and it's going to be the sun is shining, and it's going to be a hot one today, guys. So remember, water is your best friend on these days, that's for sure. The wife and I were able to get our kayaks out on the water over the weekend. It was hot. We both got a little sunburn, but we enjoyed ourselves, and it was some good times. So that's for sure. And it was great seeing you Thursday night at the meeting, Dave. And with that, you guys, it is Monday. I'm on my way to work, hoping to make the best of the week.
Double.
Yeah, you guys, this is KAUIB. Hours a nickel at a time. I'm going to hand this back over to Net Control 73. Y'all thanks for running the net, Dave.
All right, John, glad to have you in here. Be safe. Grab as many nickels as you can today, and great to see you at the meeting. Maybe we'll catch you over at the field day this weekend. Take care, and happy Monday. Let's get Laurie in here, KF8DTP. Good morning, Laurie. Happy Monday.
NT8D from KF8DTP. Sorry I butchered that. I just couldn't get the letters out. Sorry. I'm doing pretty good this morning. I'm up and about. I have today off. We have an early truck tomorrow. It's a 6 a.m. truck, and I'll take that because tomorrow is supposed to be as hot as it is going to get today. So taking them 6 a.m. trucks are a whole lot easier than taking them at 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Just going to enjoy my day and sit and relax for the day. Hope everybody has a great Monday, and I'm going to hand it back over to you, 7-3, y'all.
All right, thanks a lot there, Laurie. You take care. Have a happy Monday. Glad we got you in here on a Monday, and maybe we'll see you over the weekend here. Be safe. Let me jump down and grab Jeff here, KF8DTA. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning, everybody. This is KF8DTA. I'm just hanging out here at work, listening to the crowd, and we'll be drinking lots of water because I'll be in and out of buildings all day. So back to Net Control, KF8DTA. Everybody have a great day.
All right, keep yourself hydrated and be safe out there. Happy Monday to you. Let's move back up here and grab KE8YUQ. Good morning, Phil.
Hello, Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec. Good morning, everyone, and I'm at work right now, and it's like everyone says, it's a hot one. Start drinking the water, and when you stop sweating, it's time to get out of the heat and get something in you. So with that, Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec. Everyone have a good day. Back to Net Control.
All right, keep yourself hydrated there, Phil, and don't overwork yourself. Happy Monday, and stay cool. Let's get Paul Mobile in here, and then stand by. I'm going to get back up to the N8s and Ys here. KC1VQS. Go ahead there, Paul. Happy Monday.
Good morning, Dave, and everyone on the Barometer Net. Yeah, I'm off to do some errands this morning and try to stay ahead of the heat. We're going to be upper 80s today, 96 tomorrow, and then upper 80s again on Wednesday before we get a little bit of a cool down. But it sounds like the whole country is in a heat wave. And with that, I'll turn it back to you, Dave. And 73, everyone have a great day. This is KC1VQS.
All right, thank you. I will do my best. Sun is shining out here, and change the air conditioning setting from evening to day, and it'll warm up here for a little bit, and once it kicks in, it'll take the humidity back out of the air. So you have a good one. Be safe. Happy Monday. Stand by there, Scott. I want to get a couple of these early birds off my list here. N8YMY, good morning. Happy Monday.
NT8D,
This is N8YMY, and yes, it is a bright and going to be a balmy day today. It's 77 degrees in the shade down here at Thurman Munson Baseball Complex in Canton South, and we got some games starting early this morning around 10 a.m., so these guys are going to be trying to beat the heat today, get these games in early. Senior Men's League, I think it's the 50s and over today. So with that, you guys have a great net, and try to stay hydrated and in the shade. N8YMY, and we'll be clear with you.
All right, well, good luck on the ball field. Try to stay cool. Hopefully there's some trees on the sidelines. So take care, and we'll listen and see how it turns out tomorrow. Let's grab NA8Y, and then we'll get up to Scott in Vermilion there. NA8Y, good morning, and happy Monday.
Good morning, Dave, and everybody on the net. I enjoy the 5 sleeps to field day message. That's a good one. Keep that coming. I'm not looking forward to Bill's weather report, but I do like hearing him on the net. Everybody have a good day. Stay cool. I'll be out there. NA8Y, back to net.
All right. Well, you have a safe week. Sounds like you're expecting to be at field day, so good luck. Maybe we'll catch you there. All right. Let's jump back over here, pick up Scott, and then stand by Steve. KE8VOX. Good morning, Scott. What are things looking like up on the lake this morning?
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, all listeners. KE8VOX. Sky up here on the shores of Lake Erie. Dave, it's already 82.8 degrees. No rain the last 3 days. The wind's light, 3 miles an hour out of the south-southwest. Water temperature is 68.4, so we're having a great day up here so far. Sunny and blue skies. But thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me in. I got to run, so everybody have a great day. This is KE8 to VOX, and I'll be clear. 73 there, Dave.
All right there, Scott. You have yourself a safe Monday. Be productive if you can, and if you can't, be lazy. Have a good one. Take care. Steve, KF8DJA, good morning. Happy Monday to you.
Happy Monday, Dave. I'm going to be in and out real quick. I've got a new antenna I'm going to put up this morning before it gets too hot. So I'll be able to perform 6 meters from this point on. Everybody have a great day. Stay out of the heat. Stay hydrated. KF8DJA.
Yeah, we'll have to walk down the kitchen and see what the red bulb thermometer says. Yesterday it was reading 100 degrees outside the kitchen window. So I don't think we're quite up there yet today. You have a good one. Be safe, and good luck with the antenna. WB4AIZ, are you up for a PTT? If you're, go ahead and give us a hello. We're going to send our 73s to Chuck, and a happy Monday. This is Dave, NTAD, in Copley with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net Monday morning edition. Let's go ahead and take some check-ins. Oh, before we do that, let me see if Tom's out there. Tom's getting ready for some surgery. I want to see how he's doing, if he might be around. KA8MNT. KA8MNT. Is it convenient for you to talk? All right, we're going to send 73s out to Tom as well. and also his beloved wife, Linda. Hopefully he is resting and getting ready for his surgery and doing well. Best to you there, Tom. Again, this is NTAD Dave and Copley with the Sarah Barometer Net. Let's take some check-ins. If you'd like to get in on this morning's net, please call. If you're mobile, please let me know.
WB0IQK, Bicycle Mobile.
November 8, Whiskey Sugar, Bill in New London.
Whiskey 8 Tango Delta, John in Wadsworth.
November 8, Juliet, Kilo, Oscar, Joe in Willoughby.
Kilo 8, Papa Julie Whiskey, K8PJW.
Recheck
go ahead and pick it up there.
QV.
I just doubled with somebody. Please come back.
You got a recheck
check
from
in after PJW. I think it ended in a Victor. I doubled with you. If you please come back. Did anybody else hear that call that I doubled with?
WB0IQK. Dave, I think it was SQV.
All right, I'll try to find him then. Thank you very much. You're first on my list there, Mark. WB0IQK. Mobile, bicycle. Good morning. Getting out before it gets too hot, eh?
Trying to beat the heat. WB0IQK. It's going to be another warmer. I saw a high of 96 yesterday. I was on the Kenwood net, and my weather station monitors just to the left of my position there, so I was keeping track on it. It's kind of weird. I don't know if it's weird, but I thought it was kind of weird. Had a station checking in from Arizona. It was in the 80s down there, and the one in Florida, and they were in the 80s, but yet we were 96 degrees, so kind of inverse of what it normally would be for whatever reason. Anyway, yeah, we're out here pedaling the bike, trying to get our daily exercise in. You can tell it's going to be a warm one because it's not exactly cool out here. No breeze. It would help if there was a breeze, but no breeze. Oh well. Okay, we're going to pass it back to you, Dave. Thanks for doing the net. Doing an excellent job. WB0IQK, pedaling the bicycle.
All right there, Mark. Well, thanks for checking in on a Monday morning. Be safe on the road, and get your ride in before it gets too hot. We'll listen for you tomorrow, see how it goes. With that, we're going to go ahead and get our weather report from Bill, NAWS. Good morning, Bill. Happy Monday. What you got for the net this morning?
NCAT in the group, NAWS. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, all the net. Well, it's going to be another hot one, you know that. It's already pretty warm. We got about 75 degrees on our thermometer. Air quality index this morning is at 62. That's in the moderate range. That don't help in this heat either. So if you have respiratory problems, be extra careful. Light sunrise 5:56. My sunset 9:07. Length today 15 hours 11 minutes. We lost a couple of seconds again. It'll be the same tomorrow. I got 75 degrees, humidity 82%, wind speed southwest at 6, barometer at 3020, dew point 69 degrees, it's getting muggy, visibility 10 miles. Prediction for today, sunny with a high near 95. Heat index values as high as 101. Southwest wind 7 to 9 miles an hour. That ain't going to help much. I'm going to stay in the air conditioning. Solar flux indices at 125. Sunspot number is 67. A is 9, K is 1. Geomagnetic field is very quiet. E-skip predicted on 6 meters. I hope it opens the 6-meter band again. I got some pretty good contacts last week. Things are kind of quiet this morning. Okay, let's see here. Tropo could be anywhere between a 2 and a 5 in Ohio, depending on where you live in Ohio. Tropo is up quite a bit today. You're liable to hear anything. Who knows? SpaceWeather.com. A hole in the sun's atmosphere. A large hole in the sun's atmosphere is turning toward Earth and spraying a stream of solar wind in our direction. The leading edge is expected to arrive late on June 25th, bringing a chance of Tier 1-class geomagnetic storms. High-latitude sky watchers should be alert for auroras, especially in the southern hemisphere, where winter darkness favors visibility. And Titan shadow glides across Saturn. That's something. That's a good article. If you got time, take a look at that. Titan shadow is transitioning across the planet's cloud tops, and we are squarely in the middle of the season to see it. Let's see. Down here it says, oh darn it, 4 out of 10. The photo was captured infrared light, enhanced sharpness. Yeah, well, it's a guy's camera taking a picture of it, but it's interesting. Currently, there's 5 sunspot groups on the sun. Back to you, Dave. NT8D in the group. 7-3, everyone. NHWS.
All right, Bill. As always, thank you so much for your contribution to the net, especially the space weather stuff. A little harder to come by than the regular weather. It's easier to just stick your head out the window, check out the weather rock. I, on the other hand, have a weather cat. If he comes in and his fur is all wet, I know it's raining. If he comes in and he's like all hot and warm, I know it's sunny and warm outside. So you have a good one, Bill. Thanks again, and happy Monday to you. Be safe and a great start to your week. I want to get over to John and then stand by Joe. W8TD, NTAD, good morning.
NTAD in the net. Good morning, all. W8TD. Gee, I don't know. If there was an earlier round of open check-ins, I missed it somehow. The first round is getting later and later for whatever reason. I don't know if SLG is still listening, but if you are, Nick, I wanted to comment that the only time I ever experienced what you're describing, which is when you run the air conditioner or the window fogs, turned out I had a heater core leak, and it was blowing moist air. So, might be alert to that possibility. Yeah, it was hot yesterday. I picked up a decent steak, so I ran home and threw it on the gas grill, and it wasn't heating up right. It's an infrared, so you can't see the flames. So I tipped up the IR radiator so I could see the flames, and they weren't right. Yellow instead of blue, and I had to turn the burners down a little bit to get decent flame, and it was still yellow instead of blue. So either I've got a mud dauber clogging up my air tubes, or the tank is out of liquid, and thus pressure is dropping rapidly because there's only gas in there. When the weather breaks, we'll take a closer look at that, because I like that grill. I like it to work properly. Veggies are growing. They desperately need water for the first time. I'll be out there today doing that. Okay, NTAD in the net, W8TD.
W8WKY.
All right there, John. Well, keep the garden fresh and moist, and good luck with the grill. I mean, if you're going to cook when it's hot, you might as well do it outside where it's already hot instead of heating up the kitchen. So that is a simple fix. Take care. Thanks for checking in. Nice to have you aboard. And yeah, I've gotten to the point where I'll take a break in the middle of my list just to pick up the short timers and mobiles because that early bird list just gets longer and longer. So thanks for sticking around. Do appreciate it, and have a great start to your day. Let me get up to Joe in Lake County there, NHAKO. Good morning, Joe, NTAD.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO. It is 78 degrees already, and a beautiful sunny day. So far, so good, although I am going to do my very best to stay cool. Got a bit of unpacking to do. My wife and I had just gotten back from Indianapolis this weekend. I'm a member of the regional chapter for the Television Academy, and we had the regional Emmy Awards in Indianapolis on Saturday. Outstanding event. Had it. It was almost a 3-hour program, but a lot of great professionals in the room, and I guess I'm just one of the guys on the board. So, all in all, that was a busy weekend. Looking forward to seeing my grandson play baseball today and getting the rest of the stuff all tucked away, put away, laundered, and just back to normal. So with that, I'm going to send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless, and 7-3. N8JKO back to Net Control.
All right there, Joe. Sounds like you had a good travel there. Not a working vacation, I suppose. I remember I got to cast my votes for the local Emmys back in the 90s. They held it in Columbus the year I got to go. But that was many years ago in a different lifetime. And just an FYI, just picking up some static at the end of your transmission. Got a little loud, but still a full copy. But just an FYI for you there, Joe. Thanks for checking in. Get unpacked, relax. I always like to schedule one extra day at least after I come back home, because it takes at least that much time for me to recover from wherever I have been. So be safe and have a great start to your week. Let me jump over and grab Phil here, K8PJW, and see if we can't all become just a little bit smarter this morning. Good morning, Phil. Happy Monday.
NTAD, K8PJW. Good morning, Dave, and good morning to Barometer Net out there. Great to hear everyone this morning. Yeah, we're starting the day off here at 71 degrees, headed up to 92, 91 tomorrow, sunny days, even though the prognosticator is indicating some rain here and there, so I imagine we'll have some thunder boomers at some point. Barometer's at 30.15, and the conspiracy continues here at $3.26 a gallon. So we're actually preparing for a trip today. Tomorrow we'll be heading out to Virginia for about a week, so I'll probably be absent from the Barometer Net depending on what happens while we're out there. So anyway, we're looking forward to that. Going to see our cousins and relatives out there, and they said pack your swimsuit, so we're looking for a good time. With that, I'll take a break for time. Okay, so today in 1868, Christopher Latham Scholes patents his Scholes and Glidden typewriter, also known as the QWERTY typewriter, the first commercially successful of its kind and revolutionizing communication. This first version was cobbled together using an old table, a circular piece of glass, and a telegraph key and piano wire. There you have it. 1931, American pilot Wiley Post and Australian navigator Harold Gatty take off from Roosevelt Field, New York to set a new record circumnavigating the Earth successfully in 8 days, 15 hours, and 51 minutes. And in 1980, the first solar-powered coast-to-coast two-way radio conversation occurred. That's the way it was. This is KAPJW, back to the net.
All right, Phil. As always, thank you so much. You know, the invention of the typewriter was a revolution that was almost as big as the computer, allowing for mass production of processing of information. And it was such a revolution that it almost destroyed the Chinese language, because there was no way to have a Chinese typewriter, and it took some genius to figure out how to deconstruct the Chinese written language in such a way that they could reconstruct it using a typewriter. I think they broke it down to a couple hundred different figures, and were able to do that. So, amazing little piece of technology. And I remember my first one, and the correcting tape and all that good stuff. Have a good one there, Phil. Thanks for all the memories. This is NTAD Dave and Copley with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net Monday morning edition. We're at the top of the hour. We're getting close to 40 check-ins. If you'd like to join us this morning, see if we can hit 42. Hey, let's take some more calls, see who we can get in here.
November 8, Zulu X-Ray Bravo, John, N8ZXB, mobile, and I'll be in and out.
You know, KC8 Fox Queen Victor recheck, just want to mention, Phil, you're on the local cable channel. Call me back, KCFQB.
All right, got you there, Mark. Anything else? I'm going to make a last call here.
N8ZXB, John, mobile, in and out.
Thank you there, John. You be safe out there on the road, and we'll throw a happy Monday at you. Let's make a last call here. This is NTAD Dave and Copley with the Sarah Barometer Net. Last call to get on the Monday morning log. Please call now.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8BZA, Eric in Strongsville, in and out today, Dave, 73 all.
I got you, Eric. Be safe out on the road. Nice to see you at the meeting the other day. Somebody else sounds like they're trying to get in there. I heard a key up. Give it one more shot.
W8WKY.
Hey, nothing heard. Let's go ahead and bring in our closer here. W8CTM. How are you feeling, Kerry? I know you were a little under the weather here a couple of days ago. Hopefully you are fully recovered. You're going to get slot number 40 this Monday morning. W8CTM, NTAT. Oh, we are missing our closer this morning. I'm thinking Kerry might still be a little bit ill. So give him one more shot just in case. W8CTM, NTAT. Oh, this feels almost very unnatural. Okay, well, I want to go ahead and wrap this up with our thank yous. I want to thank all of the people who make this net possible, especially all of our check-ins and all of our listeners. There would be no net without you. I want to thank all of our regulars, Kerry, WACTM, and Jim, WBAVMW, for bookmarking our bookending our net. Want to thank Marty for some tower space. I want to thank the club for a chance to be here. I want to thank our founders, Garlock, K8BYR, Dorothy WBHATW, and Tom KDSD for starting this net over 35 years ago. And of course, Ron, KD8CVS, the grand poobah of all Sarah Barometer Net Control operators. We meet here Monday through Saturday starting at 7 a.m. and we run for about an hour, sometimes a bit longer, depending on what's going on. So please join us whenever you can here on the W8WKY repeater, 147.39 megahertz in beautiful Doylestown, Ohio, where we now return this frequency to regular and customary amateur radio use. 73, everybody, and happy Monday.
Hey, KCFQV, PMI out there, or I mean Phil, PJW, KCFQV.
KP2W's here.
And you guys were over doing the scholarship stuff. They taped you, and then that when you were at the Hilton. So I was going to just let you know that my community focus did tape that presentation of all the scholarships that were awarded to the students in Twinsburg.
It's good to know. That was about a month ago. I'm surprised they broadcast it now, but that's good to know. Thank you.
Well, there's it takes a little time. Well, things coming up and that, and yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering why I'm wondering if it didn't get once done, but then the thing is, I think the whole thing, so it was like a half hour, so they might have wanted to wait to fill the, because they go out. Well, I used to work with them, so you go out and get different things, and some of the things could get filled up. It might have been redone, it might have been rebroadcasted. But I know we have changed. We have a lot of people that help put things together. It used to be called Cable 9 back in when it was first. When the 9 communities, it was Hudson, Village and Township, Aurora, Reminderville, Twinsburg Township, Twinsburg, Macedonia, Northfield, and Sagamore. And then, then in time, it was around 2000, I can't recall when we started merging from Cable 9, because people kept saying, well, what's Cable 9? Because it was originally because there was 9 communities that got together to get a cable company to come in to wire the area, because no company would come in to wire a small city, but when you got 9 together, yeah, they did. So then, but they in recent years changed to My Community Focus, because a lot of things have changed in the years. So that it could have been taped by one of the community members and finally got over and put together, or it just was a slot, it was being done in the news, or it could have been something done special. I don't know exactly why it was a long time before it got there, but yeah, I knew it was before school was out. So KCFQV.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. It's been a long time since I watched Cable 9 or any of the community cable shows, mostly because of the way we're consuming TV at the moment. But yeah, it was an honor to do that. We do that every year with our Rotary Club. We hand out scholarships to our students and just give them a little boost on their way to college. And then we actually do one for vocational students as well. Somebody who wants to go into the trades to kind of get them started on either a tool set or a certificate program or something like that. So it's a lot of fun. We love doing that. KPJW.
Right, Bill. Yeah, I just thought you would want to know that, and that was a little bit. But like I said, it could be they did the whole show. So if we had news going together in different stories, and they got to where we couldn't squish that in with that, then we just wait till there's a time where it can get put in. But it's also on the app. If you go to My Community Focus on the Google Store, or go mycommunityfocus.app. But yeah, but you probably then know about it because your kids grew up, and if they were in the sports, they might have been on TV. And that KCFQV.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I'm not sure. Our kids graduated in 2012, 2015, and 2018, so it's been a while since they've been out, and I'll have to check out that app to see if I can't find it. Let our club know that we were on cable news. So KAPJW.
All right, I just was figuring I'd let you know. Probably some of them know and that, but I figured I'd let you know in case KCFQV. It's a good way to spread the worth and wealth of things. Where can you have a community where you can have local programming that that the community is involved in? If kids in the school singing a concert or playing baseball or something like the Rotary Club and the that group, I'm trying to think who puts all the scholarships together. I think it's the school probably. I don't know who put that together. But them all the community things that you don't see, and if a parent couldn't get there during the day, it gives them the opportunity to see their kid get the scholarship. So KCFQV.
W8WKY.
We present our scholarships at 2 venues. One is the Chamber of Commerce meeting in May, and then also the school hosts a senior awards and celebration at the school. So I'm not sure which one it was. Because some of the ones are awarded only at the chamber, and because they have their own scholarship program, and then we also participate with the high school, so it's easy for them to apply for it. So that's how we do it for the Rotary Club. KPGW.
All right, yeah, I was over at the Hilton because it was at the podium. I seen the Hilton Garden podium there. So, all right, yeah. You know, and that probably was, it could have been the meeting that we taped, you know, because they covered a lot of things with the different community groups, and it could have been the meeting they taped, and that was part of the meeting, so it gets put out. So, hey, I'll let you go, Phil, but I figured I'd let you know in case QV.
Well, I appreciate that, Mark, and you have a great week. We're heading out to Virginia tomorrow morning, like I said, and we probably won't be back until next week, so we're just going to enjoy the Atlantic shore for a little while. This is KPGW on the side.
KCFQ, I'll say 73. I'm going to just listen there for a little bit. But you have safe travels out there then, Phil, KCFQV.
JJF.
KD8JJF. KD8JNX. Good morning, Lane.
Yeah, I'm on 71 headed towards Cincinnati. You're just barely making a repeater, I think.
Yeah, okay, so, yeah, I'm here in Redmond. I shouldn't have a problem hitting the repeater, my friend.
Yeah, I can copy you, but it's not great. I'm going to get out of here. I'm on the expressway and I got some traffic, so appreciate you coming back to me. It does work. 73.
73 lane, trouble safe, KD8JMX.